Hello viewers, it's Super GT here. Welcome back to the carnage show of Forza 6 online. Yas Marina is the stage. This is the favourite amongst wreckers and corner cutters and corner extenders. Into turn 1, it's not clean. Most people are through facing the correct way. That's a bonus. But not through the second corner. There's contact already. A couple of guys going over to the left hand side there. That Golf is going to come flying across. And then coming into the second corner, I'm through past a couple of guys into 12th position. Got myself a bit of space. That guy's going to turn up and do some breakdancing for some weird reason. And then come into this one. And even Donald Trump doesn't even know what the hell is going on. This is where I'm going to start my pledge to become the president of Forza. And my main policy is that we have to build a wall between all the dirty racers and all the clean racers. We've got to keep them out because these Forza lobbies are absolutely going to shit. Or not going to shit, they already are in shit. So, okay, and maybe I broke a little bit early there, so that's understandable why he went into the back of me there. Bit of contact between these two guys ahead, and I'm in 7th place. He braked quite early, so I'm going to go into the back of him. They're going to make contact now. Coming down the main straight, kind of just have to back out there. I'm going to go to the right, and I'm through past both of them, am I? No, I'm still in 6th place at the moment. Into the first corner, going to cut in, and we are ahead of both of them. Extend the corner just a little bit. Going a little bit too early on the apex. Guy ahead's just going to cut that corner completely, but we are through. In 6th at the moment, 1st and 2nd are a long way ahead, and we just got a couple of cars in equal spacing apart here. Look at this guy, total karma. Unlucky, mate. He just tried to cut all the corners and it backfired on him. He's just gonna well, die basically, and then I'm gonna get hit from behind by this moron who decided to cut the corner. Not sure why he wanted to do that. I'm not sure how he could see me right in front of him. Probably just expecting me to evaporate into thin air, which doesn't happen, unfortunately. I wish I could evaporate into thin air. You know, that would be quite a good bonus in Forza 6 to have some sort of special power-up where you could just disappear or ghost out at the press of a button. So if someone's about to ram you, you press the ghost button and they go straight through you. That would be a good bonus. But until that day arrives, we have to deal with it. So, this race is developing nicely. We have one of the old Renault, classic Renaults in front of us, and it's going to develop into a nice three-way battle for 5th place. Coming out of the first turn, just having to back out. He was quite slow on the curb, and I'm missing the apex there. Going to lose a 10th or 2. Now, I was just going to announce quickly that I have codes for DLC, and those are for the Porsche pack and for the NASCAR pack. So I have a code for each one, and I'm going to give them away because I don't need them because I already have both of those packs. And I'm going to give one away on Twitter and one away on Instagram. So the links are in the description to my Twitter and my Instagram. I'll release the codes within about a week, or within a week. So it could be tomorrow, it could be in 7 days. So if you want to have a chance of winning, just go to my Instagram or Twitter and follow me, and then I'll just randomly unleash the code, and then it's free for all for whoever wants it. So that's just one way you can get yourself one of those codes. So back to the race. It's not really much changed since the last lap. We are still in 7th, and we are behind the Renault, who is behind the other guy. And we have 1 lap left to try and do something about it. So this car, the Holden GTS, I've used this in B class before, and it's actually a very decent car because I think it's just very well rounded, which is what you want in these middle classes. You just need a nice balance between the acceleration and the handling. Well, I mean, actually in Forza a lot of the time acceleration seems to trump a lot of other things. So if you just have absolute traction and acceleration, then that will quite often win you a lot of races. But it's not always the nicest way to drive. I like to drive a fairly balanced car with good acceleration, not as good as, you know, the absolute missiles or bullets that you get, but just decent enough so that you're not getting left behind on pretty much every straight. But actually, as I say that, these guys ahead of me do seem to have a car very well suited to this track, this particular Yas Marina configuration, which does have that very long straight, of course, so you do need a lot of acceleration for that part, but it still does have quite a few corners as well, so you're going to struggle through those sections. So through the final bend, we're not going to gain any more positions, unfortunately, so we are going to finish 4th. So that was a very chaotic race, which Donald Trump doesn't even know what the hell is going on with. That first chicane, I mean, I don't know what the hell those people were thinking by not braking, but we moved to the next race, and this one is in the Ford Focus this time, and this is the first time I've been driving this car with this tune, so I don't know what the hell is going on that guy there. He's going for another breakdancing move. I think it looked like the same guy from the last video, from the last race, sorry. So through turn 1, as you can see, the car is very drifty, and this guy ahead in the other Ford seems to want to turn it into a drift session as well. Unfortunately, he seems to have joined the wrong hopper if he wants drift, because this is very much A-class smashing and crashing. So into the chicane. Now, of course, they have adapted the tyre walls here, so they are very, very close to the track itself. So there's absolutely no room for error through that chicane. I'm going to go around the outside of these guys. They kind of hemmed each other in on the inside. So I've gone around one of them. He's going to cut back across. So going downhill into the final bend. Here comes Ken Block in his drifty car, and he's just going to ram me off completely. Not sure what the hell he was thinking there by trying to drift one up the inside, but clearly that is not going to work. So now we have got a bit of work to do if we want to win this race, or at least get on the podium, let's say. So into the first corner, plenty of tyre smoke up ahead, and again, look who it is. It was the drifty guy involved. Guy behind me then, Hyundai, just gets tapped wide. I believe that was a Hyundai. Correct me if I'm wrong, which I may well be. And then through the second turn, going for a late apex, still struggling with the handling of the car, as you can see there on the exit. Seems to be very tail happy when you put the throttle down. Coming up to the back of a Porsche, he's going to leave me space on the left hand side. I am very worried that he's going to come up on the right hand side here, but I have braked way too late and I'm going to go into the wall. As we move on then, I lost a bit of time and we've gone down into 9th position, so time to try and reel it in again, which is very annoying. So we've got about 5 more minutes left to try and gain some sort of dignity from this race, and somehow that guy in the drifty Ford has got ahead of me once again, and we have got about 5 cars in a nice cluster ahead here. So I'm expecting some sort of fireworks to go off here. It always seems to be the case that when you have a group of cars together like that, nose to tail, they are going to slow each other down, and it's only going to play into my hands. But then again, it's only going to play into my hands until I catch them, at which point they'll probably smash me off. Actually, look at this, it's all come together. Again, look who is involved. It is the black Ford. Just about managed to brake in time, so I don't go into the back of these guys. Most people would have just piled into the back of that, so I think I did well just to react, slow down, because there wasn't really anywhere to go. Black Ford again involved in another accident. Not sure what the hell he is trying to achieve here, other than most bits of contact during the race. Guys ahead, very robust defending, let's call it. Into the first corner. This guy's going literally into the first corner and into the other 2 guys like a bowling alley, and he has scored a strike, taking out his other 2 opponents. Really not sure what his game is here. I think he's meant to be playing Destruction Derby 2, but he's put the wrong disc into the console. Around the outside of the Porsche, who for some reason I find myself behind again, so I'm back past him, and then into the chicane. Can I get it right this time? Yes, I can. That's a lot better, and we've nailed it that time. So hopefully, from here to the end, we can have a decent race. Let's see if that is going to be the case. So through the second to last corner, perhaps turning in a little bit too late there, but we do get a nice exit, and then into the last turn. The car compresses as you hit the bottom of the corner, or the crest, the bottom of the hill, and it turns in quite nicely through there. We've got a back marker ahead of us, which is worrying. I think this is the guy who's doing the break dancing at the start of the race. He's going to drift slightly wide and just drive himself straight off the track. So am I actually. I was kind of just focused on him, not myself, and I can't even get back on the track to carry on the race. and I'm going to be gained on here by the guy in 6th place. I do not want to finish in 6th place again, because that is where I always seem to finish. So I'm going to do my best here to try and get away from this guy behind. So coming up into the chicane, looking for our braking point before that big tree on the left hand side, and we are in very nicely. There is a ghost car ahead of us, and I believe that is another back marker, because on the map he is not showing up, or he's showing up very lightly. So you have the darker colours on the map, they are on the same lap as you. The ones who are lighter in colour are not on the same lap, which spells imminent danger. When you see that someone is not on the same lap as you, just presume rammer, and you know they're going to just absolutely obliterate you. Seems to be the case most of the time. He's braked very early for the first turn. I've gone up the inside, he wants to turn into the side of me. I've not really got much more room to go to the side of the track, but he's just driven himself straight off. That hasn't helped me really, although I've actually gained on the guy behind. So now we are in clear air from here to the end of the race. So just a quick reminder about the codes. So a NASCAR pack and a Porsche expansion pack as well. I have a code for each one. One I'll release on Twitter, one I will release on Instagram. I won't say which one I'll do on which, and within a week of this video going out I will do the codes. So just follow me on either one to have your chance of winning one of those expansion packs. So now we come around the final corner, and we have the livery of this car is the ESL. So I've been competing in the ESL League. I do have a video that will be coming out very shortly regarding what happens in the first round or the first week of the ESL tournament. That is the elite side of the tournament, so look out for that. But that is going to bring a close to this video. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I do apologise for the delay in the videos. I've been very busy this week. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more like this. Hit the like button if you did like the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.